Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to you brothers around the four corners of the earth that push this truth with all honesty and sincerity and great diligence to wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. Shalom to you, Akim, scattered around the four corners of the earth, come looking like the heathen, but you are, in fact, of the stock of Israel, and you believe in this truth wholeheartedly. Shalom to you, few Akwatim that's out there listening, learning in silence, playing your creation role, as the scriptures command you to. We got a little video I ran across on these gas thieves, and they are have a master key to get into the pump and just pump as much as they want, and they filling up containers. But this shows you what the people resort to when they're being oppressed, man. When they're being just squaws for everything they have, man. You know, and it's not like Eve and the powers that be don't have it, but this is just what they want to do to squeeze the people, man, make them conform. But I'm gonna play this video and grab some scriptures, man.
And Christy, we're talking about some big-time fuel thieves here that have hit several gas stations through the Long Beach area over just the past week alone, each time stealing thousands of gallons of fuel, adding up to almost $30,000 worth of fuel at each of the gas stations they've hit so far. Check this out. This cell video shows the gas thieves in action. Their truck disguised as a construction truck, but a closer look inside shows a huge tank used to steal thousands of gallons of fuel. Look at this, would you? And you see they have the tank at the bottom? License plate number? They're stealing around 2,000 gallons is almost $10,000. At least. The other station that they stolen 5,000, that means they stolen almost $30,000. The manager of this Chevron station not wanting to show his face, but wanting to sound the alarm after gas stations in Lakewood and Wilmington have all been hit in the past week. And now his station here at 7th and Redondo in Long Beach becomes the latest target. But the thieves are not targeting gas that here is selling as high as $6.29 a gallon. Instead, they want something even more valuable on the black market, diesel fuel. They're going diesel because I think that diesel, they have them more, they're easier to sell to them because most of the truck or whatever they find diesel doesn't care what kind of diesel they are. But the gas is a little picky, and the gas actually is dangerous to move that big. Diesel is not as flammable as gas and safer to transport, especially for these suspects with their out-of-state plates, pump thieves who look for a soft target. The main one, they come to inside the gas station, they look at the cashier, how they looks like the cashier. If the cashier is dummy or pay attention for everything or not. Because they're not kind of high risk. So they look for a dummy, he says, who's not that.
Hey, and this is a little comical to me because look at these places, man, where people have to they work in customer service, man. The fast food places, man, and these people are dumb, man, because ain't nobody trying to put up with this place anymore, man. You know, all these places they have to just hire whoever comes in for the job because people with sense they ain't for this shit no more. You know, excuse my French, but they just, man, people are just the spirit of Egypt is felon, man. So yeah, it's a lot of dummies that's working in these spots, man. People anyway.
Paying attention at the cash register inside. That's when they strike outside, using a master key to get inside the gas pump itself, and then they fill it up. Their hidden tanks filling it up with thousands of gallons, all stolen. The pump is still start pumping, not stopping. That's the way, and nobody can notice it. In the cashier, on the cash register, nobody can notice the pumping because they stop something.
And now live, you heard the manager saying that these suspects always look for a dummy at the cash register, but in the end, it turns out that these suspects are the big dummies.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, and I started verse 30. Men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. You know, when he put all these make trouble, he just make trouble, man. He make it hard on his own people, man. You know, he make it hard on his own people, man. He squeezes and squeezes and squeezes, man, until it ain't nothing left, man. You know, and they'll get down on people for stealing out of necessity. But why are you creating it this way for them to have to do that, man? You know? It's the poor just get poor, man. And what do you think people are gonna result in doing, man? Which in turn they'll be locked up for it, and you know he will continue to prosper off of people's downfalls, or it's just a system, a circular motion of screwing over the people, man. Scriptures say he enlarges himself as he enlarges himself as hell, man. He ain't never satisfied. He got to have everything. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, and I'll just start it from the top. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands. This man does this because he can, man. He don't have any type of morality when it comes to treating people fairly. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. They took away our heritage and our language, and just totally brought us super down low, man. I mean, which it was in their power to do because the Lord gave it to them. But this is how they do on all levels, man. They oppress a man in his house, man. These prices, man. You can't afford to do nothing. You can't afford to go to work. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need gas to travel. This is a way of him oppressing people, man. Jump back to the book of Proverbs now. In the this is Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him hath mercy on the poor. And Esau don't consider the Heavenly Father, man. That's why he treat the poor the way he do. That's why he treat the widow the way he do. That's why he makes it to where there are so many fatherless. So he can mistreat them, man. I'm going to jump to the 22nd chapter. This is Proverbs 22:16. He that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want. And the Lord is going to bring these people down, man. He's going to bring these people, man, starting with the elites, man, who are controlling the way the society goes, man. You know, they're going to have the first fruits of slavery, man, under the Israelites. And we'll jump to Proverbs 29 and verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You know? So the people are mourning, man. Everybody's complaining about this, man. So you can expect for crime and chaos to increase, man. Because, you know, the people being squads, man. Which this place was built up on crime anyway. So it's not going to be rooted out until the Lord come and destroy this place, man. Come to the book of Zechariah. This is Zechariah chapter 7, and I'll start at verse 8 because this is how the Lord would have you to operate, man. And this is how this is the contrary of how operates. I start at verse 8. And the word of the Lord came unto Zechariah, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Execute true judgment, and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother, which clearly didn't do, and still doesn't do. They backstab each other all the time. And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. But Eve doesn't do that, man. He does all of that and more. You know? And this is just showing you to what's to come, man. You can't trust in this place, man. You can't trust in this place. I'm going to grab Isaiah 30. This is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You people trust in this place, man. Especially you Israelites, man. You trusting in this place and it's doing nothing but letting you down. Time and time again. Corrupting you, defiling you, squeezing you, and oppressing you, man. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. The people wondering what's going on because this place is not built for peace, man. I'm gonna jump over to 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. The Lord been told us to come up out of this place, man. Pursuant to Micah 2:10, come out of depart from among her, roughly paraphrasing. Matter of fact, I'll just give it. I'll get it. This is Micah chapter 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword of destruction. And that's what this place is doing, is destroying our people, man. And even those of the other nations, man. They being destroyed here too, man. They being squads and oppressed here too, man. You know, and the Lord is gonna, he's gonna make an end to all this. And I'm gonna end it with Obadiah, verse 18, and it reads, "But upon Mount Zion shall be," I start at 17, Salakia, "But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame." So the northern and southern kingdom going to be together on this. "And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it." Hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball. All these events going on is just ushering us closer and closer to the Lord's return, man, and a fully righteous kingdom set in place.